Hello, Virgo, and welcome to your reading at this time with me, Blair, at the Oracle of Atlantis. So I hope you're doing well out there. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're a returning member, welcome back. So we're going to take a look at your story or the energy influencing your life at this time with the Dreams of Gaia Tarot. So the card that wants to come out for you, we have the Three of Water. So the Three of Water in the traditional tarot is the Three of Cups, which can be the past, present, and future all coming into balance. This usually, though, is a card of joy and celebration. The Three of Water represents satisfaction and indicates that you have come to a time to rejoice in life and your success. She stands tall and confident with arms raised in victorious celebration. She has invested greatly in her creative endeavors and is well satisfied with her progress and accomplishments so far. She is positive and hopeful that her success will continue, and so she turns to greet the future with anticipation and excitement. This card is a positive affirmation and symbolizes the joyous potential for a rewarding outcome. It also signifies the importance of taking time to appreciate, celebrate, and enjoy yourself along the way. Look back and be proud of what you have accomplished. Do a little victory dance before turning once more to the future with a heart full of hope and a smile upon your lips. It is important to allow yourself these moments of joy and celebration to remember them. Very important advice. Celebrate your successes, your victories, no matter how big or small. So let's clarify the energy of the Three of Water with the Mermaid Tarot. What does Virgo have to celebrate? We have the Queen of Pentacles. So the Queen of Pentacles can embody abundance, success, career, and finances. But the Queen of Pentacles is also connecting to the gratitude and appreciation for all the things she has acquired or achieved. It's kind of like I'm getting this energy of like the devil is in the details, but it's kind of where the details are that you should have some sort of pride over. We do have the Page of Pentacles coming out. So for some of you, you definitely could be parents, and this is a call to enjoy life with your little ones. But the Page of Pentacles is also a messenger of your inner soul child, your divine creative processes, right? This is kind of like work and play energy, being the parent as well as the student of life, excitement, joy, celebrating, seeing the opportunities and believing that pretty much anything is possible on your journey and having that excitement and hope for the future. Your angel's guidance at this time from the Angels of Atlantis Oracle cards. We have Metatron with Miracles. There's another little baby. Somebody may, some of you out there may be about to find out you're pregnant or about to give birth. We definitely have a little child here. It could be a miracle in our lives. There could also be messages that come from little ones, small children that actually help you find the answer to something that you may have been seeking. It may be like an aha moment type of energy. Miracles are changes of perception, and Metatron wishes you to know that, like the miracle of newborn life, you are bringing your creative force to the fore. Do anticipate a miracle occurring, for when we open ourselves to miracles, we relinquish our fear to God, to Metatron, who stands on the right hand of the divine. Therefore, open your mind to the possibility of any challenge you may have been lifted. Therefore, open your mind to the possibility of any challenge you may have being lifted from your shoulders, and when you have let go, the source will gift you with unexpected joy. Please chant high from the throat chakra to enhance Metatron's magic. So with this, we're going to take a deep breath in, and on the out breath, we're going to chant high, and you're going to feel the vibration rate in your throat. So deep breath in. The affirmation that I was getting with this card is I expect miracles. I embrace miracles. So this is almost like a call whenever you're feeling unsure, lost, like things aren't going to work out, to reaffirm within yourself that all miracles are possible. You may not know what the miracles are, but trust that beautiful things are coming to you in divine timing. So let's clarify the energy of the miracles with Metatron. Metatron's miracles for Virgo. Clarify the energy of miracles. Thank you. Ooh. So we do have the Five of Cups, some sort of sadness and grief here. But the Five of Cups is, although there may have been a physical loss, whether it be a person, a place, a job, some sort of grieving is taking place. You could even be simply grieving your old self. As we evolve and grow, we become a little more calm in our energy, and this can almost feel kind of dull, right? Like, especially in our youth, we could have been wild and crazy and unapologetic, and as we grow older, we want to be more mature and wise and make better choices. But there could be this energy of kind of grieving the past here, when life was simple, easy, and fun. It definitely could be the loss of a physical person, and if that is the case, my deepest condolences to you, viewer. But this card speaks a lot of miracles because it shows in the card that there are three cups here, three emotional attachments, I guess, if you will, that have gone awry. It could be, again, the loss of somebody, a breakup, things of that nature, the loss of a friendship. But there's like a divine order and timing to your miracles. So even though certain things have come to a close or an end, there are other opportunities, miracles waiting for you. You just need to work through this process and trust in the divine's plan. Now, the next step on your journey from the Native Spirit Oracle, we have the Wounded Healer. So you definitely may be a healer of sorts, and usually this comes from a wounded place, right? We heal the wounds in others that we wish we could heal within ourselves. So when we go through experiences, that gives us insight into how to help others, right? Which did come through with this Five of Cups. So when you're going through a sadness, once you've kind of learned the wisdom and how to get through it, you come along other people on your path and have a deeper empathy for their journey and are able to provide them with the keys to their healing as well. So the Wounded Healer, healing energy, vitality, and life force energy are flowing through you and to you. You are a healer, and you provide healing for others, even if you're not conscious of it. Whatever needs healing in your life is being resolved. Your so-called faults are becoming your virtues. No matter what happened in your past, the past does not need to equal the future. It's true. The cracks can be where the light enters the soul. The wounded healer is a tradition in native cultures that asserts that some of the greatest healers are those who have gone through hardship and survived, or who have been wounded and healed. It's kind of that energy of every saint has a past and every sinner has a future, right? Learning through that experiences and using your past as tools to guide you and others forward. It's believed that these individuals can provide great solace and can instigate profound healing for others. You may have been wounded in your life, or you may have gone through challenging times, but the roots go deepest where the wind blows strongest. You are a healer in the most profound sense of the word. Healing energy is surging through you. Whatever in your life needs healing is being addressed on the inner realms. Your strength lies in the difficulties that you've overcome. List each of your wounds or challenges from the past. Then next to each one, write down what came out of that situation that was of benefit. Additionally, repeat again and again, I am a healer and I am healed, so be it. So this is writing a list. This is one of the steps in NA actually, which is to make like a moral inventory of our past experiences, but to shift from a negative perception of the past experience to a positive. So you write down the experience. Most likely it was negative or it hurt in some form or another, but then you want to write something good about it. So, say you were blind in love, fell in love really hard with somebody in particular, and they broke your heart, right? So then the silver lining is perhaps you learned to love yourself a little bit more and not completely sacrifice yourself for somebody else's needs. So that's kind of the silver lining. You see what I'm saying? So there's a need to find the positives within the negatives to begin the healing energy for yourself. Now, the crystal that you may want to work with at this time for this wounded healer energy, from the Daily Crystal Inspiration, we have the card of Malachite. It's time to transform. So you're transforming, you're transmuting this old energy and making it useful for your path, for your life, and for other people's mental health and safety. Malachite did come out for Libra's reading in this series. So if you have Libra placements in your charts or are connected or concerned about a Libra, you may want to check out that reading, because there could be some like little nuggets throughout that reading that offer some significant advice for you. Get ready for a transformation. You have the inner strength, resolve, and conviction to transform your life for the better. You are capable of so much more than you know. You've come a long way. Don't stop now. Resist anything or anyone that might dissuade you, including any potential self-doubt. You have the power to steer your destiny. Keep moving toward the future you want for yourself. See your target and keep going until you reach it. Give yourself the tough love and unfiltered advice you need to achieve all that you are capable of doing. Are you who you want to be? What are your intentions for yourself? What areas of your life are ripe for transformation? So that's interesting. What are your intentions for yourself? So Libra's reading was all about our intentions, making sure that they were coming from a true, honorable, and valuable place, not just going after things because we think we should have it or we deserve a particular outcome, right? It's more about setting the intentions to follow your true heart's desires to obtain the life that would make you the most happiest. The affirmation: I am committed to my transformation. Today, take one action, no matter how small, that's in service of the goals you have for yourself. This could be self-care, aligning, maybe if there's a particular area of study you're interested in, maybe delving into that a little bit more to gain some clarity and wisdom for yourself, your journey, and the direction you truly desire to take, like what you hope to manifest in the long term. So let's take a look at your future energy with the Ethereal Visions Tarot. We do have the Tower here, so there may be certain things that are removed off your path, certain things that kind of break down and fall away. But then we have the Sun card, so that's bringing light and joy back into your circumstances to awaken these true miracles. We have the Page of Swords in your future energy. So there will be a message received by somebody that may cause you some anxiety here with the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords is kind of, it's anxiety and panic. You may have like nightmares. Your subconscious may be overworking because of some sort of news that you get in the future. It's kind of like I'm getting this kind of like hard pill to swallow. But what is the silver lining from this hard pill to swallow? With the Page of Swords and Nine of Swords. What is the silver lining of this information? We have the Four of Swords. So the Four of Swords, first of all, these are all swords. So this is all very mental energy. It could almost feel like a mind game at first, just because not that necessarily somebody's playing a mind game with you, but the information that you get, obviously anxiety and panic is kind of enters into that realm of mind games. Doubt, suffering, worrying. But you need to realize that you are a wounded healer. You do have wounds that need to be healed. The Four of Swords comes in to offer that, because the Four of Swords is actually a card of rest. So it's like there's this truth that will be exposed that will really kind of probably rock your world. We did see the Tower, right? So it's going to shatter some sort of illusion. But once you know this truth, it's like you finally are able to rest. Like your mind and energy becomes calm. You finally find sanctuary within. Like these wounds start to actually heal for you. So it's as much as it kind of sucks in the beginning, it really is a beautiful part of this process for yourself, viewer. It's going to really benefit you in the long run, which is no surprise, because the card that we started with, the energy of your current situations, is the card of progress, joy, and happiness. So you can expect these miracles. There will be highs and lows, but eventually the dust will settle and the waters of your life will run like crystal clear here. So for the closing message, I'm going to pull you, and let's do the Avalon magic. Avalon magic. What is the closing message for Virgo, please? Closing message for Virgo. Thank you. It is easy to love and accept the light side of yourself. It takes courage to acknowledge and love the darker side. So the darker side, much like the Nine of Swords, can be your fears, your insecurities. It could be like sexual desires, kinks, fetishes, things that perhaps you have some sort of shame or guilt about, but it's learning to embrace and love those aspects of yourself, to understand yourself on a deeper level. Everything is kind of has a connection, especially within our psyche, right? And we are talking about your mental energy here. We have all swords in the future, so a lot of mental work, mental health, and stability. So this is like, I kind of see this as hard as it is to do, if you can learn to face your fears, your insecurities, your traumas, the parts of yourself that you feel some sort of guilt or shame or remorse about, you almost start to like let these energies in instead of constantly trying to push them back. Because if you're trying to constantly push stuff out about yourself, about your journey that you don't like or that you have some sort of regret about, it constantly just keeps like attacking us. And this is where this panic and anxiety could be coming from. So if you can kind of face these fears and see the deeper rooted connection to them, you start to understand yourself from a deeper place and have a little bit more love and compassion for your journey. And then you can actually truly start working with this energy and through it instead of feeling like you're stuck or trapped. I'm going to pull one more from the language of flowers. One more. It's easy to love and accept the light side of yourself. It takes courage to acknowledge and love the darker side. Closing messages for Virgo. So we have 2. Bluebell, gratitude. Be thankful for what is good now. So focus on the attitude of gratitude. That goes back to that whole miracles energy, right? Focus on the good things in your life, the good things that you do have. Perhaps you have food, shelter, vehicles, jobs, things of that nature. If you have friends, family in your life, those are things to be grateful for, right? And the last message. Heart's ease, compassion, tread a little more tenderly. So this is while you are traversing your own shadow self, to have compassion for yourself and the experiences that have shaped you. They have all made you a part of who you are. And again, there may be some shame or guilt, but usually, like, especially if we've done things in the past that we regret, we kind of needed that experience in the past too, right? So if you can kind of try to look at the silver lining again there as like, I'm not happy I did this, but at the time it was kind of what I needed or what I thought I needed, and I was working with what I know, and that just has to be enough because I can no longer hold myself down for making a mistake, right? Need to embrace these mistakes, acknowledge them, so that hopefully in the future you don't make the same mistakes again. So have compassion with yourself and others through their journey. Nobody's perfect. We all do fucked up weird shit. But that usually stems from, again, a deeper psychology, a deeper longing, a deeper desire. Certain things can play out in our life as a reaction to something that we feel we missed out on or lacked within, right? So take this time to heal your energies and forgive yourself. So that is the reading I have for you at this time, Virgo. I hope it resonates. I hope it helps you on your journey, especially if you are exploring your shadow or darker side. It's not always a fun process. It rarely ever is a fun process. But there's like this healing that comes through once we go through it. So don't forget to like this video, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you next time. Many blessings.